Testing 1 2, testing 1. All right, here we go. All right. What is going on? Welcome to Bucs, beer, sports, and beer. That's what we talk about. We talk about beer, we talk about sports,
and more beer.
So today's our very first show.
Yeah.
So you're
bear
gonna
with us.
Yeah. You're gonna see a little bit of hiccup stuff like that. But our main goal is to talk about local breweries,
sports, local and beyond.
Exactly, local and beyond. But we try to keep it. We're trying to promote all the local breweries, all the local restaurants and stuff like that. But we try to keep it simple.
Yep.
And as quick as possible. Okay, so today our show,
very first show.
Yeah, our very first show.
Which, by the way, shout out to this brewing company. They didn't have to do this, but they did this for us anyway.
They went ahead and provided us with their beer, and this is from Bay Canon Beer, right there on 2106 West Main Street, Tampa, Florida 33607.
West Tampa.
Yeah, West Tampa. So
again, shout out to them. They didn't have to do that for us. Matter of fact, Lo, what are we drinking today?
Today we are drinking a beer called Willard. It's a hazy double IPA. Here, you got to grab one of these, man.
I know, I do.
You got to grab one of these. You like that label?
Greedy.
Look at that
I
label.
know, I told you, it felt smooth.
It's
nice.
Willard. It's a double hazy. It's a hazy double IPA from Bay Canon Beer Company. They're right here in West Tampa, and it's a good atmosphere. The whole staff, everything is an 8%. Holy crap, bro!
I mean, we're just jumping into
I know, I like it. So let's just go ahead and crack it open at the same time, bro.
1, 2,
2, 3. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and pour it in our cold mugs. That's right here.
It's dark
here. It's not that dark. It's probably about the same as.
I would say it's probably like a highlight.
Yeah.
Same color.
Oh no, it is. It is a little dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit darker.
All right, so we got a couple of things. Oh no, before we start, we got to taste the beer.
Hang on, we got to cheers to our first one.
Yes, definitely.
There we go.
There we go. We're gonna go ahead and drink this. Oh, that's smooth, bro.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's smooth.
I like that.
What is that's a hazy
Hazy IPA.
Hazy double IPA from Bay Canon. Man, this is good. This is real good. And what I like about them, they're a small company. They're a very small company.
Yeah.
I think they opened up
too.
Huh?
Tampa based too.
Yeah. And literally they're probably about a mile and a half from where we're recording this.
Yeah.
And I think they started not this past September, but the September before. It's
about 2 years old.
Yeah, well, about a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half. And I've been going there, and I'm like, I love what they've done with the place.
Yeah, it's really hip. I like it. Modern, very modern.
Yeah, that whole section has changed.
Yeah, definitely. I like the area. We went there with you a couple of times, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
all their beer is good. Even their sour beers, which I'm not a big sour beer fan, but they're pretty good.
You know what I noticed about their beer is how fresh they are.
Yeah. And I like that the brewery, you can literally turn the corner and you can see the brewery.
Yeah.
And they'll let you walk it too, which is awesome.
They let you taste all kinds of beer.
Yeah.
Not only that, they do have a full menu. Now they went ahead and had a contract with I think a restaurant.
Oh really? So they got food now.
Oh man, they have. Well, they always have food, but now they have.
Well, they have like finger foods.
Yeah, no, now they have legit foods, and I think they have specials on Thursdays, like for like 10. I'm not gonna say any how much it is, but I think you get a whole beer and you get a burger, fries, and everything for like a ridiculous low price.
Oh man.
Yeah, and you get a craft beer from your local company. We got to support our local company, especially with everything that's going on.
Especially with the COVID,
Yeah. So let's just jump right into it, man. How about this weekend? What a weekend, huh?
I mean, I don't know, man. That Tyson fight, man. I don't know. I watched the highlights. He still looked like he could still whoop ass and take names.
Man, I watched the whole fight, man, and we went ahead and had it here. We had a couple of people over here, and dude, it was a very entertaining fight for being heavyweights.
I heard Snoop Dogg on the commentary made it 100% golden. Like,
well, yeah, he actually said a couple of comments in there and everything, and it actually made it funny. You know, there's people, of course, in social media that are going to say negative stuff about it.
Oh yeah.
But I thought, I thought it was.
From the highlights that I caught, I personally, I mean, you know, I thought it was okay. You know, Mike Tyson still looked like he could still beat people up. And
yeah.
Roy Jones did not really look. I wasn't impressed on how in shape he looked. I mean, he looked okay for his age.
Right.
But Mike Tyson, man, that man looked like he was still like 30-something.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think he dropped about 100 pounds.
He did.
About 100 pounds.
They were saying he had depression and stuff, man, you know.
Yeah, but he dropped about 100 pounds and got in shape. Now, you got to remember that Roy Jones stopped fighting in 2018. I think it was his last fight.
Yeah, I looked that up. Yeah, it's 2018.
Yeah, and Mike Tyson last fight was in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, look that up. But you know, for him to actually get, because he was overweight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I remember when he quit, and they were saying that he it was about 2015.
Right, about 2015. What month? It was like February, something like that.
It doesn't say. I'm trying to find the exact date. It just says basically what everything is talking about is the fight against Roy Jones.
Yeah, but you know what? It was an entertaining fight. I have watched plenty of heavyweight. I'm a big boxing fan.
Yeah,
and I have watched plenty of boxing matches in the heavyweight division. And since Mike Tyson left, it really got boring.
I mean, he was the best. He was the best fighter that
in that era.
Like I said before we started recording, I grew up watching. I never really watched boxing like that, but my uncle, he was a huge boxing fan, and he got me into boxing watching Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it was. I remember the day that he lost against Buster Douglas. I think it was 1990. He lost against Buster Douglas. I was actually grounded in my room. I was grounded. I could not see the fight. I was grounded, and I fell asleep. I mean, I just heard everybody yelling, and I woke up, and my mom was the one that came on. She's like, "Can you believe, Mike Tyson lost?" I'm like, "What? You want to see?" And I'm like, "You want to show me now?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "For real? Come on, man."
Yeah,
so you don't want to see? I'm like, "Yeah, I want to see."
That was the fight that he was like favored to win, and he just went in there and he lost.
Buster Douglas came in as an underdog. I can't remember the odds, but
like Vegas lost a whole bunch of money on that fight.
Oh yeah. But whoever betted for Buster Douglas made a whole lot of money.
I think that was a fight no, it wasn't that fight. It was, I don't remember. It was like probably back in '89 when he was just beating people up. Like he would just get in the ring and the bell ring and it was just on, and he would just beat people up. So it was, like I said, it was just something. It was just something that you had to see. I mean, that Nate Robinson knockout, though, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean.
Ooh. And by the way, his last professional fight was 2005.
2000, yeah, so it's 2005, right?
Yeah, about 15 years. Yeah.
Well, 16 now. It's
16,
it's
about it's 2021. So
yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 2005, but I think it was in the beginning of the year.
It was middle. It was June 11th.
It was June?
According to what it says on ESPN,
okay.
It's June 11th. So.
All right, so, I mean, I can't remember what I did yesterday. I'm trying to remember what I did. I'm trying to remember something from 20.
Yeah, no. I'm just
15,
saying.
16 years ago.
That's why we looked at,
Yeah. So, there's a couple of people that actually are interested in fighting him.
Who? Tyson?
Yeah.
Like
all these, he's waking up all these old comers, man.
Oh, man. I don't want to see that.
I'm telling you. You know what? Me as a boxing fan, you know what? In the heavyweight division, to see a legend, and then my kids who actually sit down, they were excited to watch him because it's a legend.
I know, but they...
But did you know that they had a deal? I guess they had a deal where...
Let me ask you just real quick before we're talking about the deal. Do you think Tyson won, yes or no?
Oh yeah, by far. No. Tyson won by far.
Okay, good. I watched the highlights and I'm like,
they give a belt. They give a belt. They give a belt to both of them. I mean,
it was just there for the money.
They're trying, but the problem is they're trying to make it look like it's not a competitor. It's an exhibition. So
like for fun.
Yeah, like for fun. You know who won. You know exactly who won.
But you know what was funny is that Mike Tyson, after the fight, I watched his after fight, his post game.
Oh, bro.
He was like, y'all cared about him. He only fought 3 years. I ain't fought in 15 years. What about me?
Exactly, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's classic Iron Mike right there.
No, it is. You know what? Yeah, it was funny. But yeah, I heard, and I read in a couple of spots. I read in a couple of places that they were saying that they had a deal that Mike Tyson cannot hit him in the face. And I'm like, Mike Tyson always goes with the uppercut, and he barely hit him. He barely hit him in the face. And
I thought that was a little weird too.
Because usually his move was the left, and then he comes up with an uppercut and just picks you up.
Yeah,
it picks you up. I think he hit him one time in the jaw. I think he said it.
Yeah,
but
they were doing more body shots.
Yeah, no.
Which I thought was weird.
No, it wasn't weird. It's just he didn't want to get knocked out. I think Roy Jones said, "Listen, I'll do it for you, but you can't touch the face." I mean,
don't knock me out clean.
Exactly. So because they didn't want no knockouts. As the minute they headbutted, they were about to stop the fight. They were because if there was a cut, they had to stop the fight.
Oh,
so they had certain,
it was like that.
Yeah, so they had certain rules.
I mean, what?
Just
Tyson's 54 and what? Roy Jones is
51.
51.
Let him have it, bro.
Oh man,
it's like Snoop Dogg said. You know, it's like the two uncles in the barbecue.
Barbecue fighting. And then, like I would like to get back to the Nate. Man, I'm happy to see that Nate Robinson's okay, man. But
he
got knockout.
Yeah.
And then I saw where Snoop Dogg was singing hymns.
Yeah.
It was just one big funny ring circus, man.
It was.
But I mean,
they had a concert in between each. They had literally
Snoop Dogg sang in between.
No. He was the main event. He was the main event. Other than that, they had all these concerts and everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I mean, you can barely. It wasn't that part. It was funny. It was good, but But I enjoyed the fight. I can honestly say that I enjoyed the fight. It was
watching
good.
the highlights. I see why people enjoyed the fight. It looked good. It looked good.
For being heavyweight, I thought they were gonna just drag, and they didn't. They didn't drag.
Yeah, no, they didn't. But speaking of which, we got a fight coming up on Saturday. Who you got in that one?
Well, you got Spencer and you got Garcia, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one. I think Garcia's a tough dude, but Spencer just got back from this is his first fight after that major accident. I don't know if you know about it.
No.
He had an accident. He almost lost his life. I mean, he literally crashed. I don't know if you can look it up on YouTube. And that crash was really, really, really bad. He was in the hospital for a while, and coming back from that and then actually fighting another great champion.
So is this his first fight since that car accident?
Yeah.
So how long has he been out?
I think it's been a year. Let me go ahead and look it up. I think it's been a year.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the stats right now, and your boy Spense Jr. He's 26-0, 21 knockouts. That's at 81%. Danny Garcia is 36-2 with 21 knockouts. That's 55%. They're about this. They're 2 years. Spence is 2 years younger than Garcia,
right?
And he's a southpaw fighter, which I usually like southpaw fighters. He's 2 inches taller. They're the same weight. He's got a longer reach. Spence does.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting.
It is. And then coming back, as I have, it says it was in a Ferrari car crash November 22nd, 2019.
So yeah, it's been a whole year.
Yeah, it's been a whole year, and he came back. He was hospitalized. He has the whole machine and everything. If anybody out there, don't know about it, just go take a second and just look at that crash, and for him to actually come back and and be ready and train. That's the only thing that worries me. I don't know if it's in the back of his head. I know it's totally different. One is an accident, one is a boxing match.
Yeah,
it's not like you got knocked out and then to come back, it's in your head.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, you wonder, man, can I do this again? It's my body. I broke.
Is his feet work going to be the same?
Yeah, not only that, if he broke, I don't know if he broke any
bones in his hands.
So
it's going to be interesting.
But it's going to be a good fight. Who do I have? I think if Errol Spence comes back like the way he was right before the fight, right before the accident, I think Errol Spence. I think he has more boxing style. Danny's got very strong hands. Yeah,
he's got heavy hands.
Yeah, he got really heavy hands. I think I got Errol Spence on that. But at the end of the day, it all depends who comes
ready.
Yeah, who comes? If Errol Spence
I'm
comes
saying, like,
ready after the accident,
if he's prepared after that accident.
Yeah,
you never know because
Danny's good. I mean, he's a little slow, but he's got some pop into him. He's got some pop. He's got some quickness, but he doesn't maintain that quickness. So, I mean, it all depends. But let me go ahead and take a sip of this beer from Bay Canon. Man, this is good. This is smooth.
I like it.
I
like it a lot.
For being 8%, it gets straight to the point.
It does. It's getting straight to business, I can tell you.
Yeah, and it's good. It's got a very. It's not a really dark beer, but you definitely cannot see through it.
Wow. Yeah. No. No. You can't. You cannot see that your hands. I mean, You can, but it's
a damn. And I'm gonna go ahead and post a couple of pictures of the beer, and
of us drinking it, because we are actually literally sitting here drinking it.
Well, yeah, that's the only way. I mean,
I know, but you know, some people say stuff in podcasts and they don't really do it. You know.
True.
You know, I'm saying
we will. Yeah, no. We have to try.
Drinking it.
We support our local breweries, so we have to try it. I mean, you know, that's a must.
Yep.
And for them to actually provide us with
for free too. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, no, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You have to check them out, and it's not because they provided for us. I go there all the time, and the Nemesis has been there all the time. By the way, I'm Lo Vasquez, and this is Nemesis. We forgot to introduce ourselves.
Yes, that is me. You can follow me on Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter at DJ Nemesis, DJNEMESES, and I'll follow you back. I'm on Facebook too, same spelling. Just give me a follow. You know, I have all my mixes up. I usually do a lot of mixes. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do with this. This is gonna be fun.
It's crazy because we said we were gonna do a 5-minute podcast.
I know we're already 15 minutes in.
Yeah, and we
weren't gonna get 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, and we still have quite a bit to talk about.
Yeah, we still got the
at least the Bucs. We got to talk about the Bucs.
Oh yeah.
We definitely got to talk about the Bucs.
We got to talk about this. Last 2 weeks,
you know what? Let me take a sip of beer.
And I'm while you're doing that, I'm looking up his injuries. He's lucky to be alive, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
he's very lucky and blessed to be alive because he ejected from the car.
Yep. Yeah, it was a Ferrari.
Yeah, it was a Ferrari. Yeah, even the people are saying he shouldn't be alive. Like he's blessed to be alive. That's awesome.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was a DUI.
Yep, DUI.
Man, you guys got to be careful.
Yeah, please don't drink and drive.
Yeah, do not drink and drive. I mean, we're doing this and everything. I mean, we're having a beer, but we're Ubering home. It's recorded in my location. He's Ubering home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, please don't drink and drive. You have to be safe, especially with everything that's going on right now. We don't need it. After the whole pandemic, after the whole everything that is negative. And that's another thing. We try to keep everything positive. Yes, we'll do some jokes and stuff like that, but we try to keep everything positive.
Yes.
Because we don't need this is a place this is a place that I want everybody to just tune
forget
in.
Forget
listen,
about all that other
exactly, and just tune in and just forget about the negativity that's going on and just talk about sports and talk about beer. Of course, beer shots. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We might later on, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's upgrade. That's when we start getting sponsors, stuff like that.
Right?
Hey.
Yeah, man.
But
bringing a beer funnel every now and then. I don't know.
Whoa!
I mean, if we're gonna go in, we might as well go all in.
Well, I'm down with that. So now let's go ahead and click to our next subject,
which was Sunday.
Yeah, we're breathing hard on that one.
Man, I mean, listen. As a fan, I'm not jumping off the plank like the season's over, we're done. Let's just pump the brakes on all that. You know, let's pump the brakes. We're 7-5.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? We were 5-7.
We were 5-7.
Yeah, we were backwards. So it doesn't matter what. We're actually doing better. I think the time that we won more than 7 games was 2016. I think we had like 9 games.
Yeah. No, I think it was 2016. I think it was 2016. I think it was under Dirk Cutter. Dirk Cutter was our last kind of like winning season.
Yeah. So what do you think happened this? Let's talk about just this weekend. Let's not talk about the past one. We already had a big argument about that.
And
that's when we decided we need to do this podcast now.
Yes. What happened this weekend is we put the. Now, don't get me wrong. Carlton Davis is a monster. I think he's probably one of the best corners we've had in a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
It's not.
He got burned, right?
Don't get me wrong.
He got
not
burned.
Rondé Barber level, but
No.
It's been a long time since we had a good one.
Yeah.
And what happened with him? He was getting steamrolled, man. He was just not fast enough.
No, he wasn't.
Every time he turned.
But does it take 3 touchdowns for you to realize that? You see what I'm saying?
I guess for our defensive coordinator, it does. I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
I thought he would have safety help over the top after the first long touchdown, but he didn't. Nope. He kept Whitehead in the box, and I'm like, why are you keeping him in the box? And then you have Winfield all the way over deep safety. So and then he's in the middle of the field. So of course Hill's going to go up a go route up the sideline, and nobody's going to touch him. So that defensively we didn't show up in the first half. It just was horrible. And I mean, also Tom didn't play good in the first quarter. He looked bad. He looked really bad.
Now that we talk about Tom, you know, I'm a big fan of Tom.
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tom. But I didn't like him when he was in Patriots because he was against us. You know what I mean?
Of course, nobody liked him.
But I'm a Tampa Bay by heart. You know.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. Would I want Jameis Winston or Tom Brady? Come on, man. That's just that's just stupid. Of course, honestly, I would like Tom Brady. I wouldn't want Jameis. Come on now.
Yeah.
But this time, like I said, like we were talking about, we'd be 5-7.
Yep.
You know.
Not only that, there was a couple of games that we were behind, and Tom Brady brought us back. And even in this game,
he brought us back.
Yeah. Usually in the other games, he has brought us back. And won.
No, Jameis Winston threw like 2 pick sixes, a fumble.
Yeah. So I mean, you know what? But you know, to defend Jameis Winston did have a lot. He does have a lot of talent. He does have a lot of.
He does.
He just needs to fine tune it. And I don't hate him. I'm a Florida State fan, so I followed him for 7 years. I just been seeing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing about Jameis Winston. Everybody's like, oh my God, we should have had Jameis Winston. No, we shouldn't. We had him for 5 years here, 2 years with Florida State, and it was pretty much always the same thing.
Yeah.
He always buckles under pressure.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's, you know, but he's got a lot of talent. He has shown it to have a lot.
Yeah.
If he can fine tune it, you know, he can control that arm because he got a strong arm. Probably one of the strongest arms in the NFL.
Yeah, well, he got the LASIK done, but I mean, he's not on the team, so let's just move on from him. Well, if we're talking about Sunday's game, like I said, Tom did not look good. Let's just be honest, he didn't look good in the first.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Yeah, but you tend to wonder whose fault is it? Of course, you're gonna blame it on Tom, but it's a team effort. Whose fault is it?
I don't want to point. I don't want to point fingers because I really feel like they're going through growing pains. Remember, they didn't really have an off season.
No, they didn't. You're absolutely right.
They didn't have a preseason.
We didn't have really a practice.
Didn't really have a full training camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we did not.
So I feel like it's growing pains on the field. So the first half, he looked okay. He didn't look. Now that second half, he was going off. That 30-yard touchdown to Mike Evans. Was it 30 yards?
He was. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about. We were down 17-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah. And
then from there we started. We held them down to 3 points in the second quarter, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. We had one touchdown. And I think that.
But then it was still 20-7 at the half.
Yes.
But then we started coming back. But see, there was a couple of things where we didn't really capitalize on because like we got really close. I think it was the first play of the second half for the Bucs where we didn't
capitalize. Yeah.
Gronk got down there, and we didn't capitalize.
Yeah, we did not.
We ran 3 running plays to Fournette, or 2 running plays, and then we tried to do a pass to him.
Right.
I think that's how it went down. But like, come on, man.
I mean, you have Patrick Mahomes. He was 37 for 49, 462 yards with 3 touchdowns.
Patty went off, man.
Oh no, he did. But, and then you had Tom Brady. Tom Brady, even though his percentage was not up there, he still had 345 yards. Yes, he had two interceptions. But you know, in some of these interceptions, you tend to wonder is it really Brady or is it really the player not running at the routes or is it the combination of both?
I'm gonna say it's both. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not here to say like, oh my God, Tom Brady's.
Well, it's always gonna look bad on the. It's always gonna look bad. Yeah, but it's always gonna look bad for the quarterback.
It does look bad. I mean, that one off the helmet of the defensive lineman. Come on, tell me that was not.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't like the offense.
He didn't like him that much. He didn't want to take it off his head. Come on, man. That one was bad.
So he had 2 interceptions. Now you got Ronald Jones, man. He had 9 carries, 62 yards, 7.3 yard average. Why take him out? They took him out. What?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know if they took him out or not, but they did. I didn't see him play.
He didn't. He literally. I did not see him as much as I did in the first half.
Yeah, but so why?
I don't know. I really wish I could answer that. I don't know. I don't know if coach felt that we're down by 13 points that we had to abandon the run game, which I think was wrong because the Chiefs are not good against the run. So if you were,
why not capitalize on that?
Yeah,
Every single time he ran.
I mean, every time he ran, he had decent numbers. That's what I'm saying.
7.3 a
A
carry.
tote, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
why are we
you have Fournette? I love Fournette, but he only had 3.3 in that game. That was Jones' game.
No, Ronald Jones should have went out there and ate off
Absolutely.
He should have had 100 yards. I don't see why he couldn't have had 100 yards.
And then
but they abandoned the run. I mean, they didn't run. They really didn't run after that. I mean, his big play was that touchdown pass that he caught.
Yeah.
Up the sideline.
Yep.
That was beautiful tiptoe.
Oh man, that was no.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
He showed how good he can really be.
Yep. That was beautiful. Right?
And then that fourth down, like I was telling you, in the second half, that fourth down pass to Mike Evans up the sideline.
Bro, Evans was
gutsy call.
Yeah, man. But you know
call.
what? You have one of the best in the leagues.
Oh, you got the best hands in the league.
Exactly.
One of the best. I can't say the best because
I don't know. It's going for it. It's going.
Hop for Arizona got the best hands in the league.
Yeah.
And Julio, that's a 1-2, 1-A. Yeah.
I mean, he
he's up
had
there.
three carries for 50 yards. You got Chris Godwin. He had 8 carries for 97 yards.
Yeah, I know.
8 reception. 8. And then you have Rob.
Gronk led the day.
6, 106, 106 yards.
Yeah, but Evans still had scored 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, if he gets 1,000 yards, which they're saying that he's projected to get there, I just don't see it with 4 games left in regular season.
Who's that, Gronk?
No, Evans.
I was going to say, no,
I don't see it. I mean,
they don't pass him the ball enough. But you know what?
Not with Brady. Brady likes to distribute the ball evenly.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy is people are guarding Evans more than anything too.
Oh so, I don't know. You gotta guard him. You gotta double cover him.
Yeah, so I think this also he's not as open like he used to be. They're watching him because they know he's a pop. But we should have done that with number 10. We should have guard him. And you know what I'm talking about, Hill.
You talking about? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the second half they did. They put double coverage on him and Kelsey.
Barely.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. It was the second half. Like, why didn't we make that adjustment in the first half?
My man had 13 carries, 269 yards, bro.
Bro, he went off. He went off. Did you see that sideline thing?
Oh, bro.
Did you see that?
Yeah, bro.
Did you see that? Help is on the way. He wasn't lying though.
Yeah.
I can't. You know, I'm a Bucs fan. I love my boys, but
yeah, we have all the talent. We have all the talent.
Damn, when you give that one receiver 269 yards in the 200 yards in the first quarter.
Yep.
Bro, he can call.
You know what? We're going against this weekend. We're going against. Not this weekend.
We're on the bye.
Yeah, bye.
Which we needed.
Yeah, but next weekend we're going against what, Vikings? Is it?
Yep, Vikings.
And Cook is out, or is he in?
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
I don't know. Well, I'll check Sunday, and when we record before the game, because I know we're going to record before we play, because we're going to do our predictions and see what we think, who's going to win what. But
we should. I think we should record maybe next week.
Yeah,
maybe around the same time.
Yeah, probably around Wednesday. Yeah. Same time.
Yeah, around the same time.
So we sit down, we can have our predictions, we can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, you know, I feel the next 4 games are winnable. It just depends on what defense shows up and what offense shows up.
You know, that's funny because our defense can really look good. Our defense, I mean, look what we did. Look what we did to Green Bay.
That's what I'm saying.
Look what we did to Green Bay. They were one of the top. I know. Yes, they say that they haven't played, great teams, stuff like that. They're still a very powerful team. You got Aaron Rodgers in there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You have and look what we did. So it all depends
what we need to do is play towards our young secondary skill set, which we have 2 press corners. Don't play them off of the receiver. Press them. If you press them, we're actually pretty good with that. They're not good against the 5-yard drop back. They're not good against that.
You know, I don't know about the press because of how fast they are. They're not as fast.
Well, Jamel Dean is quick.
Well, one of them is, exactly.
Carlton Davis is a lockdown corner. That's what he was in college.
Right.
You know? And then, you know...
They do give a lot of cushion, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. In the first half, they gave all that cushion.
Yeah.
That's why they were eating us up. But then in the second half, he made the adjustments. He pressed them. And then when he pressed them, that's when we started taking stuff away. But also, like I said, they double covered him and Kelsey. And that's why Kelsey didn't really have a monster day. I mean, he had 82 yards total. But, you know, Tyreek Hill just tore us apart. Towards Park, 269 yards.
Yep.
200 yards in the first quarter.
Yep.
First quarter. How? There's no way to explain that away. That's just unacceptable.
He burned. Man, he took Davis and he just took him to school.
No, he did. He said school's in session.
Yeah, that's it.
That backflip was disgusting too. God,
it was an ugly backflip, bro.
I know. I thought he was.
And you know what? But you know what? He scored. And then he does an ugly backflip. I'll be more mad at anything. I'm like, this dude right here, man.
That backflip. I thought he was gonna land the backflip, but then when I saw he fell, I was like, oh yeah,
man,
instant karma. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. I think Cook might play, but we don't know if Dalvin Cook's not in. I mean, like I said, the next 4 games we should sweep.
Yeah,
no problem.
Hopefully,
yeah.
I think we will. I think so. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my other jersey on.
Which one?
I mean, I think I'm gonna. You know what? I might buy a new jersey. Maybe buy a Mike Evans. You would love that.
That's my man right there.
Yeah, you would love that because I am like what 1-3 with Brady jersey.
With the goat.
With the goat. But maybe I should buy the goat beer.
You might have to buy the goat.
I might have to buy the goat beer. I wonder how that tastes. Well, that's gonna be another episode though.
Yeah, I think it might be next.
It's gonna because I think it's here from. If it's not from Florida, then I can't. We try to do the local.
We want like we talked about earlier. We want to keep it local.
Yeah,
Tampa first, and then we'll expand.
Yeah, once we run out of stuff to talk about Tampa, which I doubt we're gonna run out of stuff because the Super Bowl is gonna be right here. And have you seen all the stuff that they're building around here?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, listen, if you have not gotten a chance to actually go to Riverwalk or anything like that, you have to try it out. Riverwalk is they have done so much to it. It's crazy, and they're still building. Riverwalk is. And I have a scooter. I go ahead and take it out there. Me and my wife, we go out there. We take bikes, and it's awesome. I mean, Tampa is beginning to be. It's always for me. It was always beautiful, but Tampa is beginning to be even more beautiful. And I just don't like that a lot of people are starting to move here. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be that beautiful, but
it's turning into something crazy down here. I don't know.
But I still like it. I love Tampa.
I've lived here my whole life, and I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't go nowhere else.
I love Tampa.
I just want to ask you a quick question.
Here we go.
What do you think about Antonio Brown on the team?
I don't honestly. Since day one, I think we both agreed on. I don't think he's needed to be here.
No.
I think since he's been here, we have not done good. Since day one.
I feel like.
I said it in the beginning. He's. Man, I hate to say this because I love Antonio Brown and what he could do, what he could bring to the game. Yeah. It's just as a person, as all the drama, it's just it can bring. Man, he's quick, man. He's beast.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the drama. I'm saying like his production on the field. I just don't see it there.
No, but the thing is, I'm not seeing it like that. I'm seeing it like. Since he's been there, he gives off a vibe that everybody starts doing bad. He did it with Pittsburgh. He did it with everybody. It's just he gives off a vibe. And that's the thing that I was talking about. Winston, I love, but he always gave off that vibe where he's just like, oh, man. You know, it's like he feels sorry for himself. I don't know. When it comes to Antonio Brown, that is definitely not the case. But he gives that vibe and he just rubs it off to where he either rub somebody the wrong way or something like that, and it just distribute, and then nobody plays the same. He did it with Pittsburgh. He did it with the Patriots.
Well, my thing is, me personally, I feel like before Antonio got here,
we were doing good.
Scotty Miller was out there balling.
Oh man,
balling.
Yes. So why?
Balling.
Why?
Well, because Antonio Brown's here.
No, I'm just saying, but why bring him? Why?
I don't know if that was a Tom Brady thing.
Listen, we have offense. We have, and I apologize. You know, we were supposed to do it 5 minutes. We're up to 33 minutes, but
I told you this was not going to be 5 minutes.
No, it's not. But it's good talk. And honestly, we're gonna go ahead and put this on our Basab Facebook page. If you guys got any comments, just bring it in. I would like to hear what everybody says, and we're probably gonna start a YouTube podcast to where
down the road.
No. I'm just saying podcast. We don't have to do it visually, not yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, once we get the studio and stuff like that. But I mean, any suggestions, any comments, we're more than welcome.
Yeah. I'm open to dialogue. I like talking.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think we needed to bring him.
We didn't need him because Scotty Miller's irrelevant in this offense, and he was so good. Good.
Bringing him in, it took away yards from Evans, took away yards from Godwin, took away yards, and it's crazy is because it's not. I think Brady is concentrating on trying to give everybody the ball too much because
he's got distribute it evenly.
It's just you got way too many options.
Yeah.
He needs to just concentrate on his main, which is his Evans, Godwin, Miller, Bray. Concentrate on those, and I mean Gronk is doing good too. So
Gronk is starting to turn it on a little bit.
Yeah, leave Gronk there.
We need him to crank it up to old Gronk, but I'll take a little bit of Gronk.
He has some sparks. He has
some good games. He does, and that's what I'm saying. Like, am I like, oh my God, it's the end of the world? We're 7-5. We lost 2 straight. No. We got 4 winnable games in front of us.
Yeah,
like legit winnable.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
If Cook doesn't play.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
We'll go into more detail about that next week.
Yeah, we will. Definitely we will, because he's a Florida State fan. Okay, so, hey, we don't want to.
Nobody want to talk about it.
By the way, I'm a Florida State fan, and he is a Gator fan. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All over this place, man?
He is a Miami Hurricane fan.
Yeah, I love the Canes, man.
But at the end of the day, I love any Florida team.
Don't get me started on college football.
Hey, listen,
man.
Listen. We can't talk about Florida. We can't talk about Florida State.
We're not going to talk about that. I'm talking about the college rankings in general.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's just, it is all Tampa.
I know.
Tampa. This is all Tampa. Talking about Tampa, this weekend, they have a grand opening. And let me see if I got the... Let me see if I have the... I don't have it. They do have a grand opening by the International Mall in front of Rocco's Tacos. And I'm trying to figure out what's the name of the place. But if you want to listen to some Latin night, if you want to listen to some Latin music, I think it's kind of like the old Blue Martini. Saturday,
this Saturday, actually.
Yeah, Saturday, December 5th. I think it's DJ Soultrick's birthday. It's Alma Latina. Yeah, so if you guys want to go out there, Alma Latina. Like I said, we try to support anybody. I mean, any companies or any breweries or anything local. And they just starting out. I mean, you want to go out dancing with your girl, stuff like that.
It is upscale.
Yeah,
so
it is. So
no t-shirts.
I might have to wear my tank top and a tie.
I was gonna wear a tuxedo t-shirt. It says I'm formal, but I'm here to party.
But back to sports. I tell you what. Thank you, Bay Canon for providing us with.
Thank you very much. That was
awesome.
This
Willard. If you go there, try Willard. The hazy double IPA it's a damn good beer, man.
I 2 thumbs up over here.
Man, I told you.
We're gonna have to do a scale. It's 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up, or 2 thumbs down.
No. That's Okay, wait, what?
No, that doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, so it's 2 thumbs up if it's really good. That's no. All right, so 2 thumbs up from both of us.
So that's 4 thumbs.
That's four thumbs.
If we give it 4 thumbs,
yeah,
that's.
So if I give 2 thumbs, you give 1 thumb. That's 3.
Okay, all right, cool. So 4 is the highest.
4 is the highest.
So in my opinion, I think I give Willard from Bay Canon hazy double IPA, 8% alcohol. I give it a 2 thumbs. What do you give it?
I give it a 2 thumbs too. I like it. It's smooth. I thought it was because it's a double IPA that it would be a lot more harder.
Yeah. No, like very hoppy, you mean?
Yeah.
No. It's actually very smooth. Yeah, it's
like
smooth.
It. I like it a lot.
It's fresh and everything. Okay, so thank you for listening in to Basab Beer, Sports, and Beer. We're gonna go ahead and try to go through this, make sure we didn't have no hiccups or anything like that. And I think we should put it out there. I think we should put it out. Yeah.
I mean, hiccups or no, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate you guys listening. If you guys listen, thank you very much, and we will
see you next week.
Yep. See you later.